Good morning, my friends. I am here at Six Flags Great Adventure and I'm participating in the Great Coaster Race. This is a fundraising event for the Special Olympics of New Jersey, and basically we're just riding as many roller coasters as possible. I signed up for the 10-kilometer race, which basically means that you're going to ride 10 kilometers worth of roller coaster track. So since I'm going to be riding a bunch of roller coasters, that means I'm not going to be able to bring my camera along with me on the rides or anything like that, so they're going to have to be put in lockers. I'm going to give you kind of progress updates as I'm going along. The first stop is going to be the Ultimate Flight. I can't wait for the pretzel roll. It's really my favorite element here. Let's do this. So it is almost been a half hour, 40 minutes, and I was only able to get on this twice. I think I'm going to start heading over to some of my favorite roller coasters here, because in order to get all this done, it would take quite some time with the way loading and unloading this one goes. So I think I really underestimated how long it would take to get onto each ride. I was hoping to do 6 of each, but I'm instead just going to do my favorites a couple times. Alright, so I just got done doing a bunch of rides. Unfortunately, I just went for it. I kept my camera in the locker, and that meant I was headed to Kingda Ka. Unfortunately, the FastPass line was super long, but instead I actually walked over to Toro, and I did that 6 times. Hold on, you're not going to include any B-roll or anything like that? What do you mean? I'm just telling them what's going on. Yeah, but that doesn't make for a very interesting vlog, man. I had my camera in the locker. Put some B-roll in, man. Okay, I'll put some B-roll in. Cool, cool. All right, so El Toro, 6 times. Favorite seat was the second to last car, right in the middle, in between, so like you're not sitting on top of the tires. You don't get much of like the absorption of like the rocking. It doesn't rattle or shake at all. It's actually surprisingly smooth. But in the back, you'll get a little more whip. You can go one more car from the end, so 3 cars from the end, and sit in that middle row, and that one is really smooth, and it made for a really good ride. All right, so I'm gonna start making my way to the other side of the park. Because of the way that it is, you can't get on the rides as fast as you'd hope. So instead, I'm just riding my favorites, which are mainly El Toro and Nitro. So I haven't hit up Nitro yet. I'm gonna go ride hopefully the 6 rides, and that'll be my 5K right there. And by 5K, I estimate that I have 5 kilometers left in this 10-kilometer race. I'll probably go a little bit over that. I have about 2 hours or so left in the event. It was about a 5-hour event, and I started about an hour late, so go me. I'm gonna use the frog hopper here as my backdrop. I wanted to tell you guys how much I actually raised for this event. It was $341, which was a $100 improvement from last year. And the cool thing about it is that it was just off of social media, which is a lot of fun because it shows how far things have come in a year, and you guys actually supporting me doing this event and supporting the Special Olympics. So go you, go me, go everybody. Awesome. Here we go, El Nitro. Gonna do this 6 times, and then I think that's it for the 10K. All right, guys, I just finished up on 6 times on Nitro, which should finish my race. Unfortunately, they weren't stamping the passport. There was nobody at the exit, so I'm gonna go over to the booth where I can get my finisher's medal and kind of just tell them what happened, and hopefully they'll let me finish. So let's go on and do that. All right, we're walking here over to the finisher's medals. A couple of you were telling me that Cyborg looked pretty intimidating, and that thought had not occurred to me because it's honestly pretty gentle of a ride. It doesn't scramble you up too much. You're not going too fast or spinning too fast. But yeah, here is where I can pick up my finisher's medal and take a photo. So here it is, finisher's medal. Great event. Talked to a bunch of people. I'm thinking next year I'll probably volunteer to kind of help with the hosting of the event rather than participate. But man, it was a lot of fun. I just realized I have 10 minutes left until 4 o'clock, which is when the FastPass privileges end. So I'm gonna do a victory lap here on the Justice League Battle for Metropolis ride. So I did that victory little ride on Justice League, and the funniest thing, I'll put the photo up now, there was a little girl behind me, and for some reason it took a photo of her for the photo that it usually takes for each person in the seat. It took it of her for me, so she thought she won, and you know, I didn't say anything because the celebration was pretty hilarious. She had on, I don't know, her warrior face. She was like this and kind of looking down upon everybody else in the vehicle, and it was hilarious. So that was the thing. I don't know if that was my top score ever yet or not, but I've definitely been in the vehicle alone, and that's when like you get every target, so it makes it a lot easier to get a high score. That being said, race was a lot of fun. I'm gonna really quick show you what the total was that I did. So here's the stamps for Nitro, and this is how they kept track. Each page you can do it up to 6 times, and I definitely skipped this one. I know most of you don't understand. This is just a terrible stand-up, and it needs to be either converted or something is done with it. But anyway, the total is at the end here, and this is what I managed here. If we'll focus, 67,478 feet, which equated to 6 times on Nitro, 6 times on El Toro, and then Kingda Ka once, and then Ultimate Flight twice. So not bad. There's a couple that I would have liked to have visited, like Bizarro and maybe Batman the Ride at least once. But otherwise, yeah, great event. Really glad that they do this, and I cannot wait to participate again next year. And then the other thing I needed a close-up of is the Finisher's Medal, which is really nice this year. Great coaster race, thrill ride takeover, the year. I like the color scheme, and then the rest of the stuff that's on here, it's like the torch run, and then the Special Olympics of New Jersey, all that good stuff. Awesome. So they just made an announcement that they're probably going to be closing a lot of rides for inclement weather. It's coming, so I guess this is a good place to call it. Actually, I'm going to make it my way out of the park, see if there's a character I can say hi to or something like that. Hey guys, I was hoping I'd run into you, Sylvester, because I'm wearing you on my hat. Yeah, I'm glad that made you happy. I don't know why they don't make any Tweety merch that's not in pink or purple, because that's just not really my color. I hope you understand. But it's great to see you guys. Sorry, Tweety, I would totally rock your merch if it wasn't always in like really girly colors and included like glitter or rhinestones. It's just really not my vibe. All right, guys, I have big news. Look what they have available here. Oh my gosh. And they have the float in the advertisement. I wonder if I can get a Dole Whip float at Six Flags. That is going to be the end of my diet right there. I can't believe it. They actually had a Dole Whip float. So it was $2 over the snack. So just the regular Dole Whip, like in a cup or a cone, would be included with the dining plan. For $2 more, I got the float, which is the Dole Whip's pineapple soft serve in pineapple juice, and it came in this really cool souvenir glass. Well, not glass, it was a cup. But wow, how did I not know about this? Like, this is my jam. I love that Adventureland pineapple vibe from Disney. It's amazing that I can get it here. This just totally caps off the day in an amazing way. All right, guys, so I had an amazing time with the Great Coaster Race and was so surprised to find Dole Whips, one of my favorite things basically ever. And I hope you enjoyed following along with that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time.
Hi, I'm Jason, Joey, Daniel, and we're making our own adventure